Hi everyone, welcome to our lunchtime lab. My name's Darrell.
And my name's Susie, and we work here at the John Innes Centre.
And we are entomologists. But what is an entomologist?
Well, an entomologist is someone who works with insects. We study them to learn more about their behaviour, their biology, and how they interact with the natural world.
Here we keep insects from all over the world, some of which cause major crop damage to our farmers and our growers.
And as good as insects are, unfortunately, sometimes they appear in places we don't want them. More specifically, they eat the plants that we don't want them to eat.
Have you ever tried to grow plants in your back garden? Maybe some yummy scrummy vegetables or some flowers? You've watered and nurtured them every single day, and then one day you wake up to find they've been completely decimated by insects?
As annoying as that is, luckily for us, these insects can leave behind clues so that we can work out who's caused that damage.
So, we need you guys to help us and become pest detectives and find out which insects did the damage. Hi, so I'm outside one of the glass houses where we grow the plants that we need to do our work, and I think Susie has found something suspicious going on inside.
Yes, I've been casting my eye over these plants, and I've noticed something strange about this one. Let's take it back to the office for a closer look. So I'm now in the office with our poorly plant, so let's all grab our activity packs and see if we can work out which insect has caused this damage.
Sorry I'm late, have I missed it?
No, we're just about to talk through which insect suspects might have caused that damage.
Oh, this is my favourite part.
Okay, so our first two suspects are aphids, which are small sap-feeding insects, and they have straw-like mouthparts which they inject into plants to suck up the plant juices.
And the other two suspects we have are insects that have chewing mouthparts, and they chew and make holes in the leaves. For the moth, it's actually the caterpillars that do the damage, and they often leave a lot of silk behind. Okay, so shall we go through the clues?
Yes, I think we should. So the first clue is the type of plant this is. This is a Chinese cabbage plant, which is part of the Brassica family.
And this insect damage looks very distinctive. It's like holes in the leaves, and the little specks look like the insect poo, which looks like frass rather than sticky honeydew.
Okay, so using these three clues, can you work out which of our four insects might have caused this damage?
So hopefully from these clues you can figure out which of these insects may have caused our damage. But just as a bonus, remember it's not always what you can see, but what might be missing that you have to take into account. So what is not on here that might eliminate one of the suspects?
Okay, so let's look at the clues we have from before. The first one is that this is a Brassica plant. So which of these does not feed on Brassica?
Well, these feed on Brassica, so it could be both of these.
And this aphid feeds on most plants, which probably includes this common crop. So I think we can eliminate the English grain aphid because they only feed on grasses and cereals.
One down, 3 to go. Okay, so the next clue, the holes. Well, these two create holes in plants and that doesn't, so...
No, because if you remember, I said they have a straw-like mouthpart to feed. So I don't think it's this guy either.
And the frass also means that's true because it would have like a sticky poo rather than like a dry poo. So that narrows it down to just two suspects. So how are we going to tell the difference between these two?
Well, I remember, Darrell, you said sometimes it's about what's not there as opposed to what is there.
That's a good point. So caterpillars produce silk. So is there any silk on here?
I didn't see any when I looked at it under the microscope.
So maybe it's not a caterpillar. So that leaves us with the cabbage stem flea beetle.
Is that what you guys got too?
If you did, well done, but it was a difficult one. So thank you, and let's now go to the lab to find out more about the cabbage stem flea beetle. Hi, so we're back at the top lab and we're going to be talking about some of the science that's going on with the cabbage stem flea beetle here at JIC. So these flea beetles are major crop pests of brassicas, things like cabbages, rocket, and especially oilseed rape.
Oilseed rape are those plants with the yellow flowers that you see across the country in summer. From those plants, we get rapeseed oil, which is used in a whole range of products which we use on a daily basis.
But these beetles are completely decimating oilseed rape fields. So no fields, no rape, no oil.
But scientists working here think they may have found a solution to this. Oilseed rape consists of many different plant varieties, all of which are ever so slightly different in their taste.
It's a bit like packets of crisps with different flavours. You have your favourite flavour and you have a flavour that you don't like so much. So if we can find a flavour that the beetles don't like and that still produces the rapeseed oil, then bang, we've got a solution to our problem.
But this is just one of the examples of the research going on here at JIC's entomology facility.
So I hope you enjoyed our lunchtime lab today, and I hope you learned something. And if you're interested in learning anything more about insects or the work we do here, just check out our website. Thank you.
Thank you.